Hey guys, Joebizz34 back again, and this is my official Halloween collection part 2 video. If you guys remember last Halloween, I filmed the collection of my latest Halloween customs, and I just wanted to share some new stuff with you. And it is that time of year again. Right now, it is October 24th, and it's late on October 24th, Thursday night. It's a week before Halloween. It's going to be October 25th, probably by the time I'm done with this video, and I just wanted to show you guys some really cool new stuff to celebrate another Halloween and another Halloween collection video of mine. Um, I'll explain some things and where these things came from. Check that out. Now, before I get into anything, I just want to say that um, these are kind of hybrids between something I bought and then something I did to kind of touch things up myself. Um, these are Michael Myers masks that are made, well, Michael Myers figures, I should say, part 1 and part 2. That's made of a guy that he's kind of up and coming. He has some things on eBay, but he goes by his company name, or his website's name is goes by Creations on Earth. Nice guy, chatted with him. I figured I'd give his stuff a shot. I've been seeing his stuff on eBay, and I've been seeing his stuff on his own website, and I kind of got curious. And some things I thought looked good, some didn't. And I said, I'm always a sucker for Michael Myers. You guys know I collect a lot of different people's Michael Myers, whether it's One, Beto, Mad Bug, whatever. Even Silent Surfer, who started who was the first thing I ever posted in my thread on Sideshow. So I've always been a sucker for Michael Myers, and I'm always looking for Michael Myers collectibles. Once again, it's not to favor anybody specifically. It's not favoritism. It's not, it's just a love for the character and different interpretations of the character. So let me just start off by saying that these masks are real 1/6 masks. Okay, not too many people have done this. There's been a few, and some that were very successful. Like the Halloween 4 one that I have that was done by Ski Man, which is an awesome Halloween 4 actual latex mask, and that's what these are that this guy does. And look at that, that's pretty cool. I mean, I wanted to give it a shot, and see, because I really thought, this guy is onto something with these masks, and it's something different. It's not like sculpted. I mean, it's not you could say, well, you know what, that's not the best interpretation of Myers. That may be true, but to get this close with it being a real, 1/6 sized like latex mask with hair that you put over a doll's head, excuse me, collectible figure's head. I know some people are sensitive about the whole doll word, so I understand. But I think it's pretty darn good. Now, some of my issues with it. Now, I bought his deluxe set, whatever you call it, that came with the whole figure, the jumpsuit, the knife, beautiful stand. And look at this. I actually requested this, and he did it. He did a stand based on the new Blu-ray release of Halloween, which looks awesome. You get the body and the weapons. Here's the knife, and it is like a real metal knife. It's not, like, once again, it's not the best compared to maybe some other people what they've done, but it's pretty good. The body itself is pretty sturdy. It's not like, it's not Hot Toys, but it's pretty sturdy. And you get a lot for your money. And considering, now look at this. This is one of the bonus things. This is an actual replica of the William Shatner mask before it was converted into the Halloween mask. So you get that. Now, I've only seen like one or two other people do reviews of this guy. Like I said, I guess he's still kind of up and coming, and I think he's got some really good ideas here. I mean, it's pretty unique. Now, the coveralls are Saturday Toys. I did replace the coveralls on all the figures. All the figures you see here. I borrowed the coveralls from one's Warlock. Oh, not Warlock. This is your first Halloween 2 figure he did. I'm using the Warlock on the other version of the mask that I'll show you, and it's not in any way to disrespect one. I'm just using these as stand-ins until I kind of come up with something better, because I didn't like the coveralls as much that came with the figure. I love the mask. I like the weapons. You know, it does come with a scalpel. Comes with the once again the stand. I'll get into this in a minute. That has the Halloween 2 stand, and like I said, it's similar work to like what One's Customs did with his stand. Um, you know, what he does like painting, and this guy did once the Halloween 2 Sandman. It's pretty cool. And it's a Hot Toys stand. Both of these came with Hot Toys stand. Now this one came with another bloody tiered version, and also a Ben Tramer mask, and I turned that into a full custom myself. So considering that I only really bought 2 figures, I ended up kind of having I ended up getting like 4 figures out of the deal because I used the masks to kind of make other figures, and then so they're kind of like I said hybrids. Um, so I'll get into that. So you know, I'm not disrespecting One's figure by dismantling anything. These are extra parts or extra stuff that I have that I use just to kind of see if I can elevate the figure and bring it, you know, the best potential that I want it. You know, so that's why I'm using parts from the other like Warlock figures and stuff for now, just to kind of showcase this. But it's in no way to disregard or disrespect, you know, the figure in its original form. But if you see here, this is Halloween 2, and you can see it. It definitely has a Dick Warlock, you know, face and shape. I did fatten it a bit. I fattened it in the head. I wanted to widen the mask. So like I said, I did some futzing, and I widened the mask to give it more of that rounder, fatter shape like Dick Warlock has. And like I said, the great thing about these masks is that they are actual masks, so they do hold shape. You know, it's not a sculpt. It's something you can manipulate. You can move it around. If you want the eyes to show better, you can take the mask on and off fairly easily. So hats down. I have to give credit to Creations on Earth from coming up with something like this. This is pretty cool. I just think, like I said, if he can maybe improve on the coveralls. I mean, I think all the clothes he makes are kind of homemade, and they're not quite there. You know, I mean, it's just not quite there. If he can improve on the clothing, I think he'll have a real, you know, then he'll have a real gem. But you know, if I had to judge these just from the mask itself and the fact that you get the full figure for a pretty reasonable price, you know, I would score it pretty high. I give it about a 7.5. Especially since I'm able to stretch it out and do what I want with it and kind of make other figures from it. So as you can see, and I got another one here, which you can kind of see, which I'll move over. There's the other mask, and that's the, see if I can get light on it. Sorry guys, I didn't have enough room to fit him here. But there's the Blood Tears version. And once again, I'm using coveralls from one of One's figures, and there's the stand from One. But like I said, that's just because I'm using them as kind of stand-ins until I get permanent coveralls for them. This is pumpkins. Here's some pumpkins that he gives you that come with the figure. He gave me one for each one for part 2 and part 1, and they're kind of like styrofoam, you know, but they're cool. Nice little prop, you know. And this little bad boy I wanted to show too. This is cool. This was done by Brains, as you would know him on Sideshow. I bought it off him on eBay. I didn't even realize it was the same guy until I talked to him and realized that this is Brains. It's like MMMMBRAINS. I'm sure a lot of people know him. And he actually made this, and this is pretty cool. Now, you know I have the Beto version that has the tea light with it, but this he made to actually have the light built in with a little on-off switch there with a battery. And it's very easily to maneuver. So you could take it out like that. There's the light. And he did an excellent job on it. And I told him I'd give him a shout out. So you could just turn it on and off like that. It just goes right in. My camera is about to run out of time, so I'm going to take a little break and I'll be back to finish up this video. 1 second. Wow. I love Halloween, man. Okay, I'm back. So I got another 10 minutes to yap. So, like I was saying, the pumpkin is very, very well done. Homemade. I spotted it on eBay and I bought it, and I like the idea of having a second pumpkin that lights up because I really do like Betos, and that stays with my other Myers that I have that has the Mad Bug sculpt and all that. And now I have this guy that goes, if I can, it's so hard to do these things with one hand when you're holding a camera. There we go. No, wait, other way. There we go. So you switch it back on, so he's got the little switch and everything, and it flickers really nice. And it's really cool. Definitely has the Halloween 1 pumpkin look, just like, you know, the way Beto made his. So, really cool. So So, like I was saying, you know, you get the scalpel, you get the mask and the jumpsuits. See if I can find one of the jumpsuits. This is the I'll show you right here. This is the jumpsuit that came with the Halloween 2. And like I said, homemade. It's not terrible. It's not bad. I don't want to knock it. I don't want to insult the guy's work. I think he did an excellent job customizing everything. I mean, he made these himself, so obviously he did weather it and he made it green. It's like more of like a cloth fabric. And it was okay. But like I said, compared to the, you know, the Saturday Toy ones that were like weathered and done here, like dyed and weathered, these are Saturday Toys. I have to correct the weathering on it. But I'm actually getting another pair of coveralls from Mo, who's going to give me a part one. He's making me a part one coveralls that I paid for him for. So that'll probably go on this guy once he's ready. And then I'll take these off. And then I'm going to try to see what I could do to get these off too eventually. So work on getting coveralls for these guys. Like maybe I'll customize some more Saturday Toys ones myself. This way, these clothing can go back to the right owner. And I had to show this one more time, man. As you know, I just reviewed this recently, and I also within that review I did the video contest for one. Once again, outstanding figure. I had to show it again, real quick, since this is a Halloween theme. And this is the Remake Myers, Escape Myers, or I like to call him Smith Grove Myers. I have him with the hair. I have him with his face showing and the hair dangling and his head down, kind of like the way he's seen, and he's holding his mask there. And that mask is removable. Obviously, you could take it out, and you can. I'll take it out of his hand right now, and it has a string in the back, and you can easily just pop it on, and you have it. You have him wearing the mask, and it's just very cool. Once again, One and Stiff Richards, thank you for this awesome figure. So I just wanted to show that one more time, since I did just recently review it, and it is Halloween. It is based on Halloween. So just setting the camera down here, because what I want to do now is, since we're focusing on these other, like, classic Myers stuff, I'm going to take this other Myers here with the, okay. So this is, like I said, this is the other mask, the Part 2 mask that comes. See, there's the blood tears coming out, and then there's the one that with no blood tears. And like I said, once again, is it perfect? Is identical? No. I mean, does it beat some people's, sculpting masks? No. Like when One did his Part 2 Myers stuff. I mean, obviously, I would say they're probably a little better. But like I said, I really do feel that this captures the Part 2 look as far as it being, like, once again, a real mask. And I really do like it. I do. And, they all kind of go together, So now, I want to focus. I'm going to bring this forefront. Let me move the Blood Tears Myers out of the way. And move this guy over. And I'm going to show you what I did here with Ben Tramer. So I got this outfit, which is like a raincoat. Kind of like I don't have a stand for him yet, so I apologize if he falls. But, got this little, I guess it's like Ken and Barbie, whatever, Halloween trick-or-treat bag. Saw it on eBay, and I said, wow, this is perfect. So I'm going to have him hold that, okay? Once again, very hard to do with one hand. Let me put the camera down again. Get that bag in his hand there. His little trick-or-treat bag. There we go. Pretty cool. Like I said, this is an outfit that came, it's like a raincoat material. It was actually like a very light green, like military green color. And I wanted to dye it, but I wasn't sure if the dye, I use Rit dye like other people do use, and I wasn't sure if it was going to work because of the material. But as it turns out, it took very well, and it darkened it to like that, like, dark navy blue with a hint of green in there, just like in the movie. Now, I don't know. I went over and over and over again watching Halloween 2, trying to figure out exactly, like, the right outfit. Let me just move this away. There you go. You see. And from what I could see, he wore what looked like a jumpsuit, but it's actually like a coat, like a windbreaker kind of jacket. Like, it looked like kind of like this, with pants that match. And he had shoes, and he had the little trick-or-treat bag with the mask. So, like, from far away, it does look like almost like a Myers jumpsuit, but it wasn't quite. It was two pieces. I don't know if it was jeans he was wearing, but they look like they matched, and they look like they were like the same material in the movie. So I just went with that, and obviously the black shirt underneath. And once again, there's the Ben Tramer mask done by Creations Unearthed, and awesome. And I did have the hair purposely sticking up because in the movie, you know, the hair on this mask is kind of up there and wild. And anytime you see Ben Tramer masks, like whether they're life size or not, they always have the wild Kramer hairdo like that. um, but I think it's pretty cool. And I made a full figure out of him, and I'm like, wow, you know, you don't see many Ben Tramer customs out there. I don't know if there ever was one. If there was one, I don't know about it. So, you know, I'm not trying to claim that I'm first, but, you know, I don't know. Like I said, I couldn't get any kind of detail on his outfit, so I just kind of went with visually what I saw in those few moments that you see him in part two. Um, and there you go. So there's my Ben Tramer. I am going to get a stand for him and all that and make it official, but I thought that's pretty cool. You know, cool idea. You know, thinking out of the box and having a custom of, you know, a different character in the movie, and that's the only time we ever see him really as Ben Tramer. You know, and once again, here's the mask to the original. You know, and not bad. There's the Captain Kirk mask once again. The, you know, the William Shatner mask, and you know, overall it's really cool. And I love Halloween. I love all my collectibles I have, whether it's done by one Beto, this guy now, Madbug, Kane. You know, has made good. You know, has made good Myers stuff. I mean, whatever. I'm a fan of it all, man. And so everybody just keep improving, keep making better versions of this guy, and I'll keep buying no matter who it is. So, you know, kudos to everybody, you know, that shares the love for these characters. And you know, that's it, man. That concludes my special Halloween collection video for Halloween a week from today. And knock on wood, no hurricanes, no snowstorms, nothing is in the forecast yet. So hopefully we're gonna have just a normal Halloween on the East Coast this year. And I just wanted to show you something real quick that I'm working on. Just a sneak peek. I'm not done with it yet, but look at that. I'm working on a Silent Hill. The not Silent Hill, sorry, Silent Night, but the remake, Silent Night, Deadly Night, and I gotta finish them up, but that's a little preview since it is horror related, which is also Halloween related. So I just wanted to show you guys that real quick, okay? So that'll be coming up soon, and I'll be back to review. I got some Star Wars stuff. There's my. All right, guys. Once again, my camera had died before I got to finish the ending of that film. This is actually the next morning. And here's a picture once again on my monitor of the pumpkin. I'm in the process of making this video to upload on YouTube, so it should be up today by Friday, October 25th. And I didn't get a chance to say goodbye because the battery died. So I just wanted to end it with this cool Halloween image of the pumpkin again, done by Brains. And I wanted to give a few more shout outs. Like I said before the video cut off, I do have more videos coming. I have some Star Wars stuff to show, other Hot Toys figures to review, and all that good stuff. And I wanted to give some shout outs. One in particular, CAWWE12W. You know, he makes cool videos. Check out his channel, and he always communicates with me, and we share ideas and stuff. And he, you know, he likes my stuff, and I like his. So he wanted me to give him a heads up when this video was ready. And shout outs to one, Beto Metalli, Stiff Richards. You know, you guys, you know who you are, who I talk to, and you know, we talk back and forth. So happy Halloween, guys. I hope you enjoy this video that you know, I am completing now and uploading. And that's it. And I leave you with this. Peace out, guys. Yeah, that's gonna be the beginning of this vid.